All right, so here we have some good old-fashioned algebra, right? A two-column proof justifying the value of this. So I have 4 plus 2 times 3x plus 5 is equal to 11 minus x. And what we're going to say is we want to make sure we justify that value of x. And this first equation, of course, is our given. All right, let's have some fun. 4 plus 6x plus 10 is equal to 11 minus x. That is the what? Say with me now. Distributive property of multiplication over addition subtraction. That's its full name, by the way. All right, I'm going to go ahead and do some simplifying. 6x plus 14 is equal to 11 minus x. And whether I call this combining like terms, maybe I call it simplifying, that's fine by me. All right, next up. So when I always group my variables first. So we're going to add an x to each side. So we get 7 x's plus 14 is equal to 11. So for number 4, our justification is the addition property of equality. All right, so number 5, we have 7x is equal to, let's go ahead and subtract 14 from each side, and that's our subtraction property of equality. So it looks like I got a negative 7. No, not 7, that's 14. So we'll go ahead and subtract 14 from each side, giving me a negative 3. Subtraction property of equality. And then, of course, we'll divide each side by 7. So my x has a value of negative 3/7. And, of course, that's our division property of equality. Now, if I wanted to absolutely justify it, what I need to do is go one step further. I need to say my original equation is 4 plus 2 times 3 times negative 3/7. Negative 3/7 plus 5 is equal to 11 minus, and let's bring our negative 3/7 into it. And how come I can say that? That's my substitution property of equality. Then I need to do some math and see whether or not I get the same value. So, all right, let's go ahead. And I'm just going to go ahead and do some quick calculator work because that makes it so much easier for me, obviously. So we're going to do 3 times the quantity of negative 3 divided by 7. There it goes. And we're going to add 5. There she blows. And then we're going to multiply by 2. There she goes. And then we're going to add 4. So you can go to math and you can ask it to please put that back into fraction form for you. And what I get here is a value of 87. Let's go over to the other side of our equation and say it's 11 minus, crying out loud. I was going to go ahead and do minus the negative, but my fat fingers, minus negative 3 divided by 7. So we're going to have that double negative, is of course we're going to be adding. So if I go math, frac, and I see, oh look, I have my 87th again. So because my 87th is equal to my 87th, it was able to check. So when it asks me to justify the value, guess what? That justifying the value is going to go into 87ths is equal to 87ths, and I got that by simplify each side. All right. So down here we have a couple extras. It says find the value of each variable and measure of each angle. So here we have a little bit of a review of systems of equations. I know it's systems of equations because the two equations I'm writing have both x's and y's in them. 2x is equal to y minus x. That's going to talk about these vertical angles. And then my second equation is going to be 2x plus y plus x here. That's going to give me that conversation of supplementary. So I have to look at each of these two and figure out how to go ahead and solve that system. All right, that's on you. You got to figure that one out. Are you ready? I know 2x is equal to y. And then my second equation that I know is that x plus y plus 5 plus, now you can go with this value here, plus 2x, or you can go with plus y. It's up to you. X plus y plus 5 plus 2x is equal to 180 degrees. That's a nice system for you to solve. Okay. Same thing over here. Ready? We have 4y is equal to x plus y plus 10. Here's our vertical angles. They're equal to each other. And this one's pretty simple. 4y plus 2x is equal to 180 degrees. So these are systems of equations that you need to solve. This is not done. You need to come up with an x value and a y value for each of these. And I'm going to ask that you make sure that you take care of that. Make sure you have that x and y values that you know each one of these is equal to. See you in class.